For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle career mode in FIFA 17. We are nearly about to exit the first transfer window, but before that, we have one last game to get through. It's a cup game, but to be fair, there are so many great championship games coming up that I think, even if it is away, Sheffield United, they are a League One team, but I might risk it again. I'm totally being honest with you. I got good vibes though that I'm still going to get this win. I'm going to simulate this game against Sheffield Wednesday. We then have pretty much a week left in the transfer window to try to do whatever we can. I'm not looking to do too much, but I would like to loan in some players on future fees and hopefully buy them at the end of the season. These, by the way, are some of the games that we have, like Brighton and Hove Albion, which is a game I'm looking forward to playing. Probably going to play Queen's Park Rangers as well. They have their actual stadium in game, so that's whenever that happens in the championship, I kind of always want to make a show of it. So yeah, there's that. And we're probably going to maybe, I would think, leave it probably at the Aston Villa game. So then, before we simulate the first game of the day against Sheffield United, I'll let you know that the player at the end of the previous episode was indeed, of course, Rolando Aarons. He's only ever played at one club, only played a handful of games, so if you did get him correct, then congrats. A few people that did showing up there, and we're going to have another one of those guest to play segments, another chance to be featured at the end of the episode. And just before we start this game, by the way, against Sheffield United in the EFL Cup, I'll also let you know that as soon as this video hits 2,000 likes, if you guys can do it, I'm going to upload a brand new video straight away as soon as we hit that target. So get cracking. If you haven't liked the video, be sure to do so, and I'll have a brand new video ready for you as soon as you get that target hit. So let's go then. Sheffield United EFL Cup are simulating an away game. We're still going to hope for the best here. Got my best team out there. We're going to skip ahead. I actually skipped unintentionally. As soon as we got the first goal with Aarons, we then scored another one. And then Atsu in the 66th. A 3-0 win. Pretty comfortable. No suspensions. No injuries. No nothing. Just the 3 points. And it's a cup game. Wow. Yep, real happy to get the 3 points in that cup game, for fuck's sake. Anyway, let's keep advancing. Anyway, Felix Passlack can now join on loan for a future fee of 2.5 mil, which I'm sure I'm definitely going to use. I'm definitely going to pay him off. But unfortunately, Spurs continue to reject the 1 million that we offered before. They have unfortunately turned that down. And I know that I can't buy the player straight up because he just joined. So literally loaning is the only way that I can get him right now. I swear, this is going to be a bit of a... It's going to be annoying, but I'm going to go 1.5. This is nearly triple what his value is. If we can't get him after this, then I will not allow him to buy for... Okay, so I'm literally... It's way too ridiculous now, apparently. Even the board won't let me do it. What about 1.4? Not even 1.4. Okay, how about 1.3? This board is being super stingy right now, I'm telling you. 1.3. Now, if Dortmund... I mean, if bloody Tottenham don't accept that, then I don't think I can get him. We'll see how his time in the black and white goes. Hopefully it's for more than just the one season. Anyway, a few players leaving on loan. South Africa want me to be their manager. And look, I tell you what, 1.3 mil they haven't accepted. I'm just forgetting about Marcus Edwards. I'm probably forgetting about all transfers, to be fair now. There's only 5 days left to go until the deadline day. I think I might just do a little bit of training, but honestly, I think I'm right. And with only a day to go until we finally, you know, I think I'm probably okay for transfers, to be totally honest. We're just going to advance on through and we'll see what happens, really. We got 10 hours left to go. I might accept a few more. We got bloody Ozil going to Barcelona, 83 million. He's immediately topped the deals by nearly double what the second most is by Pastore here. Holy hell. I'm just going to keep on advancing. If we get the notification, then we get the notification. There might be a few players left to go. And if not, then that's that. And to be totally honest, if I don't buy anyone in this transfer window, in this deadline day, I won't matter too much. I've got a whole bunch of players loaned away in a whole bunch of different positions. If need be, I can just loan one of them back if I really need a player in a specific position. Because I've got some genuinely really good players loaned away that can very easily get maybe even into starting 11. I'm literally just still going here. It looks like it's a pretty dead transfer deadline day. Still advancing here, you know. And oh my goodness, it's gone from an 83 million top deal to an 111.5 million fucking Jesus top deal. Griezmann going to Manchester United. We've seen that a shitload in FIFA. Is it going to happen in real life? I don't know. But 111.5 million is the top deal. And it's absolutely livened up the deadline day. Holy hell. Is anything else going to top it in this short time? No. I think there might have been another pretty big deal. But I think that's going to be that. We're not going to have any fucking involvement in deadline day whatsoever. But 111.5 million. So in the end, the deadline day ends up having just under $400 million spent in it. Which, to be fair, it wouldn't have been anything close to that had it not been for the Ozil and the Griezmann transfers, but still. Anyway, we've now got some monthly scouting updates to take a look at, hoping for much better than we got in our first month. Because that was pretty disappointing, I cannot lie. And to be honest, so far from the Netherlands, we get a decent one here with Hoekstra, but it might not be sensational. To be honest, so far, I think this Thomas Janssen guy, who's a little lower in his max overall, but has a much better potential and the same value at a different position, I think I might actually think he's the better player. You know, I'm going to sign him just because he's the best player of the bunch. Have we got anything in Croatia? Of course, I've got a Croat, and I'm trying to find someone. Not really. I'm not finding much from Croatia. I'm kind of regretting my decision. And finally from England. Come on, I'm looking high overalls. Anything. I can't see a single max overall in the 60s for crying out loud. Reece Martin, finally, but I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I've got three pretty decent scouts here. Much better than I had with Dortmund anyway, and I'm getting bugger all. I cannot lie, it's been pretty fucking disappointing so far. Anyway, we're going to now move on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to squeeze in these training drills before the Brighton game. I'll have to do them afterward, but this is it, the Brighton game. Obviously, we're on a pretty good run there, winning our first 3. We unfortunately lost in the previous episode to Bristol City after we simulated and lost 2-1. So now, we got to move on to this game. We currently have a few players loaned away on international duty, so you might see a few changes to the team. Nothing too crazy, though. Guys like Sammy Amiobi starting at right mid, and you've got, obviously, Jesus Gamez at right back, too. Apart from that, I don't think there's any other changes to the starting 11. We're just missing, like, Matt Ritchie, a couple of the other better players we have on the bench as well. Yedlin's out. So apart from that, they're the only changes I've had to replace. I think that's fine. It's still going to be a pretty good team to face Brighton. And boy, we need this win. It's going to be a big one. It's a very important game early on. Let's get it. So this game should be pretty exciting, I'm hoping. Brighton, of course, we ended up winning this game in real life. I think it was a 2-0 win for Newcastle at St. James Park at the start of the season. But the top two, or the race to finish on top in the championship, for anyone that cares, is very much between Brighton and Newcastle. It's going to be one of the two, very likely. But yeah, so it's definitely a fight to try to see who can win the championship. And it's quite likely that both of those two teams will finish top 2. So this game should hopefully be a pretty good showing of the best that the championship has to offer, at least in FIFA. Rolando Aarons cleans up the scraps. I can see something here. Through the middle, it's not bad, but it's overhit Perez. Didn't take a touch. Picked off lovely by Gale. I might try the cross. It's decent. It's a header by Jose Perez, but saved by Stockdale. Jose Perez, a headed goal by Perez. That would have been unexpected for sure, but unfortunately we couldn't get it. And Gamez makes a tackle straight into Glenn Murray. Why is he fucking just pacing it down the left-hand side right now? This is ridiculous. Nah, we got to put a stop to this. And straight up the middle again. Could be a big moment. Gale, see if he can take him on and hit him with the pace. Hit him with it. That's surely going in. Yes, it is. That is the first goal that we've scored with Dwight Gale. It's only against Brighton. I will take it. Look at this. Played him through. I did have a big defender on me, but you know, I've got the pace. I'm going to use it. The shot was not sensational. Bounces off of Stockdale. He nearly makes another big save for Brighton, but that time it ended up going in a bit fortunate, but we take the lead. Spinning around to Shelby. It's, nearly 2. I was very quiet throughout that whole thing. I didn't think I'd score. In the end, I got a shot off with Shelby. That would have been close. This is going to be a very good angle. Oh, man, how didn't it? Another one. Anyone running in? Little something in here. No, where the fuck was that pass going? Jesus Gamez got the right idea. Cross. Not very good. Colback's there. Can't get a shot off. Still can't get a shot off. I'm trying to get it to Shelby to shoot. He doesn't take it, though. Come on, Colback. Maybe now. This time. That time, finally, we have it. And Perez scores number 2. That whole move was jokes. We kept on losing the possession. I kept on misplacing passes or passing to players I didn't want to. And in the end, Perez just puts it underneath the keeper, just tucks it under him. A defender's coming along and nearly blocks that shot as well. But we do find a way to score. I tell you what, though, I definitely won't be laughing if they score from this. Which, oh my God, he's taken a pop. It's hit the wall. Ben Dunk's got... Jesus, he's got space for the shot. I thought that was going in for sure. All right, then. So that's a good start. That's a very good first half. I'm happy with it. If we can just see it out, then you know what? That's fine. We don't even have to score another goal, although I will be a little bit upset if we don't finish it with 3. Come on. That's pretty close, but Mbemba got a header and just over the bar. Good pass. Good work. Gale. There. Bang. Perez. Oh, wow. I probably had space in the end to take a touch and then shoot, but it was a respectable effort. Alright, this is good. I'm liking this. Perez, go, get away. 4-star skills, maybe. Oh, it baits the slide tackle, lovely. He's weaving, ducking and weaving in between. Come on, play him through. This is lovely work by Jose Perez. What a run. And Aarons is going to be the recipient of an absolute sitter by a brilliant run by Perez. They just couldn't mark him. Incredible. Aarons could run off the ball to get into the space. It's 3-0. Oh, almost right before the hour mark. This is just sensational. Lovely work by Perez. Probably took that all the way from the halfway line, maybe even further back. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was a ridiculously good run. I might even try something here. I hope whoever this is, Mbemba, has decent long shots. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Up in the air. Can the header be won? Not really. Can Amiobi get another go at it? No, he can't. All right, good tackle by Lascelles. And now I'm going to make some substitutions. Pretty much all three. Shelby's going to come off for Harry Winks. We've got Kushnatsu and Anita coming on, shoring up the defense, getting rid of a couple of guys who are on yellow cards. And, you know, there's no way that we can let a 3-0 lead slip like this. I mean, we have to. Like, we simply have to hang on at this point, honestly. Winks, space, could let fly with Colback. I get blocked. The game is won, but there's a possibility that we can make it even better for ourselves here. If I just get this corner right, it could be the chance. It's punched away by Stockdale. I'd love to end it with a 4-0 win, but I don't think I will. Atsu, Gale, off to the right, please. Get it to... Oh my God, Gale sort of got in the way there. It's okay, though, because... No, it doesn't get past Bong. Bong's bloody come on and been fucking sensational. He's got a brilliant last name, and he's a pretty good defender as well. But it won't stop a 3-0 pumping of Brighton and Hove Albion at St. James Park. Lovely stuff. That's an even better performance that we've put on in real life. Excellent work, showing them who's boss, and that will do it. Even with, you know, a couple of changes to the main starting 11, we're still fine. Like, I got to say, Sammy Amiobi looked pretty good on the right, and Jesus Gamez was okay. Nothing spectacular. He is like 30 years of age and just really in the team to kind of shore up the defense a little bit. But, I mean, I don't think I play him too much. And we do have Felix Paslak, to be honest, and I much prefer Yedlin. Anyway, though, let's just keep on advancing. It looks like, by the way, we've gotten all of our plays back from the international break because I'm able to give drills to Yedlin now. This next game, though, I think against Derby, I'm probably going to simulate it's away. We are going to hopefully get the win. Again, I don't know. The last away game that we simulated, I'm trying to remember, apart from that cup game that we have at the start of this episode, did not go too well for us, but hopefully this time it can. I'm always trying to remember what the results in real life were in these games because... I don't know, we went on a pretty long winning streak around about this point in the championship. So, away against Derby, skipping ahead, a 2-0 loss. I'm going to simulate a couple of games because the championship is so long in comparison to every other league. But, oh man, every now and again, a 2-0 loss, not good. To be fair, I didn't know that Derby County were actually doing that well. And Aston Villa up on top is obviously laughable. You got Wigan up in the top, which again is pretty ridiculous too. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the championship table manifests itself after 10 or 15 games. Next game, though, I am going to play Do Not Worry. It's QPR, again, another away game. That game, I know exactly what the scoreline was. I think it was 6-0. It was a pumping for sure. Shelby scored a banger in that game too, so there's a lot of bloody pressure on this game, to be totally honest. I have to do very well. Again, minimal changes for this game too. I think all you're going to see is Kieran Clark coming in for a game because, again, quality centre-back, or at least in this team. I want to give him a game. I want to see what he's made of. And then, of course, Isaac Hayden. 68 rated. I still think that's, I don't know, maybe he could be a little bit higher than that, but hopefully he grows and gets into the 70s pretty soon. I want to give him a game since he's been pretty good for Newcastle in real life as well. And that's pretty much all the changes there. QPR, we pump this team in real life in this fixture. I'm just saying it right now, I do not expect to win this game 6-0. All I want to do is just win the game. I will be happy. Let's go. QPR currently sitting in 10th, Aston Villa on top, Newcastle United in 4th. I don't know. I would like to have had a slightly better start. Some of the games that we've simmed and lost are not great, but so far at least I'm taking care of business when I'm playing games. Maybe I should try to play a little bit more, but then again, there's the whole trying to move the career mode at a good pace. Okay then, the pressure is on. The pressure is definitely on to try to make sure that I put on a good show here. After a 6-0 pumping of them in real life, we'll see what I can do. Oh, that's just sat perfectly for Lascelles. And now the pass, and it could be a 2-on-2 if we can time this nicely. Oh, look at the right-hand side. Gale just got that pass off in time. Matt Ritchie, knock it forward. Come on, it's going to be a tighter angle. He might even get shot save. Hayden sneaks it in. Oh, Isaac Hayden. There we go. He might be 68 rated, but he can still put him in. There you go. Maybe didn't take the touch very well with Ritchie there. He probably should have been the one to score it, but Hayden sneaking it home. Look at that. Tight angle, and the keeper, I don't know what that attempted save was, but Isaac Hayden gets the goal. Early start, man. Only 11 minutes in. 6-0 could happen. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Good pass that. I'll tell you what, I could be in a bit of danger here. Oh my God, not good. Thankfully, the strike was well wide. That was a pretty poor effort. Aaron's going around the defender, lovely. Times it okay here with Gale. Keep going. Aaron's Play it through. Can he just somehow makes it 2? I thought the keeper was going to save that. I thought it was too tight an angle to work with. Apparently not. All I feel like I have to do is put it on target and make it somewhat, difficult for him. And it's pretty much ending up in the back of the net. Because this guy has had a shocker of a start. Oh, don't tell me he's onside here. Ravel Morrison. Shot. Oh my God, shot saved. It hit the side netting. It sort of messed me up a little bit there. Matt Sells deals with it. I'm honestly just trying to score 6 goals against legendary difficulty. Like, I know every now and again you come up against a certain team that you seem to just be able to dismantle every single time. Like in the Dortmund career mode, it was obviously against RB Leipzig. Could have a big start, but fucking Shelby started running backward. Makes another tackle, can't make a second. That's a good cross. Oh, just go to him, please. Shot set! Classic Matt Sells there, fuck's sake. Maybe they have got his nature down in fucking career mode. Jesus. Look at this. The cross of that back post, Yedlin's not going with him. The save was made. I don't even know what happened here. Let's see it. Saved. And it just, I don't know if it was saved, came off of the front post, hit the back post, and then goes in. I don't know how that fucking goes in. Surely Matt Sells has to have that covered, but apparently not. So the 6-0 is now over. Now I can just focus on fucking trying to win the game, which, to be fair, now they've picked up a goal. It could get interesting. Come on. Decent delivery. That indeed it is, and that's wide of the post. Kieran Clark. I don't even... was it Kieran Clark that headed the ball? I thought it was somebody else. No, that was Kieran Clark. That should have been 3. Could I have a pop with Aaron's here? I don't think he's going to get enough space, or I'll tell you what, maybe he will. Bang. Blocked by fucking Ravel Morrison. I could go again. I won't with Hayden. We'll be smarter about this. Or Perez. Can go the whole way here. Perez. Still going, laid off one more time. I probably could have given that off, but instead, no, Gale will put the game to bed. 3-0 there. I ran on right into the box with Perez, who got tackled. Fortunately, the ball stayed in front of him, and look at that. Gives it off. Or probably actually just got tackled again. Lascelles laying it off, and Gale sticking it home. It's not a 6-0 pumping. It's not really even a pumping. It's pretty dominant, but, I mean, 3-1, you can't really say, oh, yeah, we tore them apart off a 3-1 performance, but... maybe if we sneak another one, or maybe even 5, or maybe even somehow find a way to get 6. We will see. Have a look at this. Their keeper's up, and they've got no one back. I'm going to get Gale running as far forward as he can. Head it forward to him. Yedlin, go. There it is. Come on. This is going to be the moment, Gale. Get going. I'm going to run it all the way into their goal. Their keeper's fucking stacked it below. How do you do the special move, the taunt? I forget. Is it RB and A? I hope it is. Nope. Apparently not. Fuck's sake. I wanted to style on him. I couldn't, but 4-1. What an amazing run from the halfway line. Is that what I'm calling it? I don't know. But it's, yeah, how do you fucking do like the skill shit? For fuck's sake, that's a wasted opportunity. Oh well, that's okay. 4-1 win. Dwight Gale actually gets a brace. I don't think I'm going to have enough time for it. I don't think there is going to be enough time for another goal. Your friend, what are you fucking doing? What are you fucking doing, you idiot? He's lucky enough to get a card. The ref just ends the game. Thank you very much. And that will do us then. A 4-1 victory. It's not as big a win, but it's okay. I'll take a 4-1 win. I'm happy with that. That's very good. It isn't exactly the same sort of ridiculous boost in goal difference as the real life game ended up going, but still it's enough. Anyway, let's advance ahead again. Another game to probably simulate, I would say, the last one here against Wolverhampton. Since it is a home game too, I feel a lot better about simulating it because, oh, for fuck's sake. I swear, I bring this upon myself. I fucking do. It's a draw, but... God damn it. Alright, fine. I'm just simming games right now and not getting results, which is bad because I'm not just going to stop simming in, like, overall. I'm not going to play every game of the championship. That's going to take fucking ever for me to get through the first season. So, I swear, if the sim results don't start going back in my favour, we might, I don't know, off the back of these results, could struggle to get top 2. I don't think there's any question that I am dispatching teams when I play them right now with this side, even on Legendary. The teams... you know, my team maybe isn't amazing, but, I mean, the other teams I'm playing aren't that sensational either, so I'm just doing wonders against them. So, we'll have to wait and see, though. But this game against West Brom, you know, I'm probably going to leave it here, I reckon. I'm going to play this game, too. I've simmed the 2 first EFL Cup games, and again, if I'm going to sim an away game against a Premier League side, with how sim games have gone for me recently, I'm going to get knocked out. I need to play this game for myself. But that's going to do it for another episode of the Newcastle Career Mode. Guys, I'm a bit disappointed with our championship position at the moment to be 5th after 8 or so games. It is only 8 or so games, and, you know, I definitely want to finish in the top 2 minimum. Like, if I have to battle it out in the promotion playoffs, then I'm not so sure about that, to be completely honest with you. I feel like this club absolutely should be not just finishing top 2, but bloody winning the whole championship. So that's the plan, but there's still like 38 more games left to go. Before I leave it here though, guys, it's time for you to guess the current or former Newcastle United player, and here is the player that you have to try to guess. If you know who he is, leave him in the comments down below. If you get him correct, you will be or may be featured in the next episode. And until that next episode, my name is MasterBucks. Have a good one.